Well, good morning and welcome to more Pokemon. Today, we need to start working on this Lighthouse, which is going to be full of a bunch of different trainers who are going to have a lot of Pokemon. Going to be really good training. We were informed that by our rival that apparently the gym leader is up here taking care of a sick Pokemon. People train at this Lighthouse. It's not easy to climb because of all the trainers. Yeah, honestly, this is really the gym in the area, because the actual gym here just has the gym leader. There's no one else in it. So as far as, like, gym trainers, this is really the gym for this area. This place is wow, I couldn't read that at all. It's no place for playing, apparently. But we've got the gentlemen. They tend to have, like, Growlithe? Noctowl. Okay. Well, if I had an electric move, that would be really good, but I don't. I want to try and get Lady Wu to the level where she will actually learn electric moves, which I think is level 24. Don't actually remember. Oh, that did not do a whole heck of a lot of damage. Probably should have just paralyzed. I'm actually going to switch back to Thunder Wave. Curious as to what this guy's going to use. Peck honestly won't hurt me very much because I'm electric type anyway. So I think I'm okay to just kind of wait this out. If all he's going to do is peck and hypnosis, then I think we're okay. I will wake up eventually. It's only 2 to 5 turns of sleep. It's not like the first... I think in Gen 1 you can actually stay asleep indefinitely. It's either sleep or frozen, which is that way, where it just is indefinite. In this game, I'm pretty sure it's 2 to 5 turns. It looks like I'm hitting that full 5, though. I don't understand, really, how you stay asleep upon taking a whole bunch of damage. You'd think getting at least hit with a physical attack would wake you up, but I guess that kind of would eliminate the purpose of using sleep moves. Alright, at this point I think Surf is still going to be stronger than Flail, so we'll go with another Surf. They're fully paralyzed, perfect. Go for another Surf. It looks like 2 Surfs are what I need to actually take this guy out. Yeah, 1 more should do it. He's just going to go for another Peck. I got a crit, okay. I'm just going to Surf him again. Starting to run a little low on Surfs, and by that I mean I've used like 5 of them, but I think it'll be fine. Okay, yeah, that's a lot of experience. I can see you're serious. Ooh, got a lot of money too, so that's pretty cool. Alright, yeah, wish I had the amulet coin here, but can't really get it yet. Have to beat the next 2 gyms. Or 3 gyms. Have to beat the next 3 gyms before I can get the amulet coin. Men of the Sea are always spoiling for a good fight. Okay, sure. Alright, Sailor Hui? I don't know. Got a Poliwag though. Again, their water moves won't do a whole lot to Lady Wu, and I'm just gonna go with a Flail. Maybe should have tried paralyzing, but honestly I think... Wow, that didn't do crap. Okay. Yeah, Flail's not a particularly strong move. Let's try Surf and see if it does more. Really wish I had an electric move on Wu, but that's okay. Oh yeah, that did way more. They're gonna hit me with another bubble, which means I think Flail will be enough to take him out. I am trying to conserve my Surfs a little bit, and now that I'm getting lower HP, Flail is going to be a little stronger. Alright, it's time to go with Poliwhirl. Let's go with a Thunder Wave off the bat. See if we can get them paralyzed a few times here. Water Gun instead of Bubble, fair enough. Okay, I think Surf is still going to be my most effective move. Even though they resist it. Yeah, only about a quarter of their health instead of like a third to half that it did on that Poliwag. Starting to take some real damage. I feel like Flail should be doing some good power now. It's doing a little better. It might be enough to finish him off, but I don't think it'll be quite there. Yeah, hung on just barely. That's okay. I can finish him off. There we go. Alright, get some more stat experience and some more regular experience. Yeah, Lady Wu is very, very quick. Honestly, pretty well rounded otherwise. Attack is its lowest stat, so using physical attack moves is not great, but honestly it's kind of okay. Alright, I should probably heal. But not healing makes Flail stronger. I guess it really depends on what they're using. Although they are using a lot of things that Electric is good against in this place. Which is probably why they gave me the Voltorb. Alright. Well, Pidgey's not going to be able to do a whole heck of a lot to me anyway. Well, I'll just Surf. I don't think one Surf will be enough to take it out, but two Surfs might be. Oh, okay, never mind. One Surf was enough to take it out. Sure. I'll take that. Can I do that to your entire team? Because that would be rad. That does mean I'm going to quickly start running out of Surfs, but I can always go back and heal if I need to. Alright, so there's another one down. I should be okay to at least take out this next one. Like, yes, Quick Attack does some good damage, but I don't think it'll do 14 damage. It does 10 damage. Alright, I might need to switch here. Honestly, I need to switch on my next turn regardless of whether I take him out or not. No, not quite. I was really hoping I could, but not quite. Okay. Let's see, what do I want to use here? I could use Rouge. Could also use Sesso. Or I could go to Rand and start rollouting. I'm not going to be using Rand in the water while I'm surfing, so this is probably a good place to use them. Alright, yeah, let's just go with that rollout. Start building it up. And rollout will just continue through all of these remaining two opponents, as long as it continues to hit anyway. And every time it does hit, it will gain damage. It will only hit for a total of 5 times, or a maximum of 5 times, I should say, before the rollout ends. But every time it does hit, it gets stronger, so that's just handy. Yeah, and there's the miss. Okay. Honestly, at this point, I think Headbutt's just going to be more effective. Rollout starts as 30 power. Even with double strength due to weakness, it would still only be 60 power, as opposed to Headbutt, which is 80 power. So, might as well just use the Headbutt. Headbutt also has 100 accuracy, whereas Rollout does not. And I think it has 90, I want to say? Okay. I should probably head back and heal. However, I'm going to first just switch in Klungo here, who I think has Thunder Punch. And we'll just wrap around and finish off this floor, because it'll be a lot easier to drop down right here, actually. Okay. Let's go heal real quick. I do want to keep things focused on Lady Wu. Because as soon as they get an electric move, that's going to make them infinitely more useful. And their only electric move they learn naturally is Spark, which, while it is only like 60 power, it does have a 1/3 chance of paralyzing, which is really handy. Of course, it'll also have Thunder Wave, which is a guaranteed paralyze, but, you know, take what we can get. Okay. Let's go ahead and switch Lady Wu back to the front here. And we will continue on. Yeah, I'm probably going to be focusing on Pokemon Crystal quite a bit more than Stadium going forward, because we're starting to run out of things we can do in Stadium until I get to level 50. And we have a lot of things that we'll be doing in Crystal before I get my team to level 50. So I think we're going to need to just focus on Crystal for a little while. That being said, after this session of Crystal, we will go back to Stadium to do the Prime Cup, but after that, I think we're just going to be doing Crystal for a long time, which I'm fine with. I really like both games, so I'm easy either way, but just want to make sure you guys are aware of the game plan. Alright, there we go. See, this is what I'm more used to them having, is Growlithe. I don't know why I'm used to the gentleman having Growlithe, but that's what I'm used to them having. But that makes them very easy to take out. There we go. Alright, and next up we have another Growlithe. I'm totally down with that. We'll just surf him again. There we go. There goes another Growlithe. Almost up another level. I must train some more. I've got a lot of money too. Man, I like fighting these guys. Do you want my my number? Jasmine used to use rock Pokemon like Onyx. Yeah, she's the steel type gym leader. Okay, so we need to take that path in order to actually progress here. But if we kind of cycle around instead, I believe we can get to some items. Jasmine must be worried sick about the Pokemon here. She won't even smile these days. Well, maybe we'll be able to do something about that. Like beat her in a Pokemon contest. Well, Pokemon battle. Pokemon battle, not Pokemon contest. Pokemon contests do not exist at this point in time yet, thank goodness. Alright, well, we already know how Krabby works. Surf is going to be our best thing that we can use against them because they have such little special defense. Yeah, even resisting it, Surf just does a ton of damage. Krabby's a cool Pokemon. I really do like Krabby and Kingler, but their special attack and defense is terrible, which makes them a really bad water type in this generation. If you put any normal type, or I don't even know if they can learn fighting or rock, but yeah, you put any like physical typing attack on them and it does a ton of damage. And in later generations you can give them things like Waterfall, which will also do, and Crab Hammer, which will also do a ton of damage. Because their regular attack is super high. But try and give them a water move in Gen 2 and it just does nothing. There we go. Alright. I think I want to just go ahead and either use some berries or use some items here. I'm not going to worry about dropping back down. Yeah, I've got berries, and I don't need berries for anything else now that we've healed up Moo Moo, so I'll just go ahead and use them. Alright, so we've used up all of our berries, which has also freed up another item slot. Check. Okay, yeah, there's no items here. Thought I would check. Alright, I think if we head down right here, yeah, get TM34. I don't know what that is, but it seems familiar. Is that just Thunder Punch? Swagger. Okay, fair enough. I will probably not ever use that, but I can sell it for good money. We're pretty high up here. My bird Pokemon are in prime form. Alright, so we got another bird trainer. That's fine. Pretty easy to take care of. there's Spearow. Again, I'm going to just keep focusing for Lady Wu for a little while. Rollout would be the most effective thing to use here, but I want to try and get an electric move on Lady Wu, hopefully before we start surfing all over the place, because that will make them my water killer, and I want a water killer. Alright. Hit you with another surf. That was enough to take out the other level 18 Spearow, so it should be enough to take out this one. Yep, okay. And last but not least, Spearow. Okay, a single surf probably will not be enough to take you out. Let's start with a Thunder Wave. That will both cut their speed in half and give them the possibility of being paralyzed and not being able to do anything. How many hits of this are you going to get? Apparently 4. 4 was the answer there. That did a lot of damage. That did about 60 points of damage, or 30 points of damage. So if they hit me with that and get all 5, then it will take me out. Or if they get a combination of criticals. Alright. But it's fully paralyzed. Perfect. So this last surf should just take them out. Yeah, Fearow is very strong. Very good flying type for Gen 1. Not quite to a level. Nope, they crashed. Well, sorry to hear that, friend. Oh, hey, Joey. Yo, how's it going? This is Joey, got a minute? Let's get together in battle. Promise things will be different. Route 30's where I'll be. Well, Joey, you should have called me in the previous episode when I was actually in your area. I'm not going to walk all the way back there now. I don't have Fly either, so can't really get back there easily. But I do get a rare candy, so that's pretty helpful. I'm not going to use those right away. I will wait and use those rare candies later. You know, I guess I am in a good position to just drop down and heal from here. So I'm actually going to run back to the Pokemon Center and then meet you guys back at the top of the tower here. Alright, so this time we want to first fight this trainer and then drop down the hole to our left here. I mean to bring her back with me. Nobody had better get in my way. Look, lady, I'm also trying to get your gym leader to go back to the gym. Alas, Connie, with your Meryl. So how about you don't get in my way? Alright, well, Meryl is mostly a defensive and special defensive Pokemon. We'll go ahead and start with the Thunder Wave, just get them paralyzed. They're going to start with a Rollout, which won't do a heck of a lot to me. I could use Flash to lower their accuracy, but Flash only has 70 accuracy itself, so I really don't like using it. I'm not doing a whole lot of damage to this thing. I don't really have anyone else who's going to be better equipped to deal with it either. So I guess I'll just keep using Surf. There we go. Yeah, that paralysis will stop the rollout, which will also reset its damage. And one more Surf will finish it off. And it's paralyzed again anyway, so we're fine. Yeah, paralysis is very handy. In terms of catching things, putting things to sleep and freezing them are pretty much the only two things that really matter a whole heck of a lot. Especially when it comes to legendaries. If you're going to bother doing a status effect, you better make sure that status effect is either sleep or frozen. Paralyze really doesn't... It'll help you stay alive, but it really doesn't increase odds of catching by a very large margin when you start getting into hard-to-catch Pokemon anyway. But, I don't know. It's better than nothing. Speaking of which, we'll go ahead and paralyze this guy too. He's just going to stick with water guns, that's fine. I was really hoping I would go up another level, because I think it's at level 24 that I get Spark. It's either 24 or 26, and I'm really hoping it's 24. Oh, he does have double slap. Okay, I don't know why he even bothered using water gun then, because double slap's going to do way more damage. Poliwhirl has a pretty good physical attack stat, and water gun is really weak. So I don't know why he even bothered with water gun when I was just going to resist it, and it's a really weak attack anyway. Like, if it wasn't for the fact that Surf is already really strong, I would probably be using Flail instead, just because they wouldn't resist it. But Surf is already really strong, so it was going to be the strongest thing I could do anyway. Alright, get a little bit more speed on you. Speed is always good. Oh, you're both kind and strong. Thank you? Okay, I did not learn it. That's too bad. Yeah, so she used to be a rock-type gym leader, and now she is a steel-type gym leader, which is pretty cool. Alright. I guess we'll bypass that guy entirely. Get a super repel. Very nice. I probably won't really be using repels until I'm trying to catch the legendary beasts. When you get to the point where you're trying to catch the legendary beasts, really when you get to the point that you're trying to catch legendaries in general, repels become extremely useful. But otherwise, they're not very useful. Especially at this point in the game where you haven't even encountered Entei or Raikou yet. And if you're using repels... Well, actually using repels is a good way to encounter them. Whatever, at this point in the game, repels really aren't that helpful. Because you want as much experience as you can get. Alright, we'll just flail this guy. There we go. Take him down. Alright, got another Machop. We're almost at the top here, so we're almost done with this, boys. In fact, I think this is the last trainer that we even fight in this tower. Gonna go for a low kick that time. Ow. Well, I guess to be fair, Jinchao and Lantern are both pretty heavy Pokemon. Alright, I'm probably gonna want to switch here. I either need to switch or heal, and I think I'm gonna go with switch. Let's go with... Yeah, sure, let's just go with Klungo. We're getting closer to the point where a lot of my team is still going to start evolving, which will be very cool. I'm gonna get a really strong power boost when that happens. So I think right now the only Pokemon that's gone through any stages of evolution is Kit, who isn't in its final stage yet. I also am now realizing I have a lot of 2-stagers in this team. That wasn't intended, it just kind of happened. But they're all good, so... Whoa, you're overwhelming. Indeed. Alright, yeah, I think that was the last trainer. Yep, here we are. Alright, so there's Amphi. Papaloo! Its breathing is terribly labored. This Pokemon always kept the sea lit at night, but it suddenly got sick. It's gasping for air. I understand that there is a wonderful pharmacy in Cianwood, but that's across the sea, and I can't leave Amphi unattended. May I ask you to get some medicine for me, please? Alright, so in order to bring her back to the gym so we can fight her and get a badge, we have to go to Cianwood first and get medicine. If you had gone to Cianwood first before doing this, then the pharmacy there would not give you anything because storyline-wise you wouldn't know that you needed it. So you do actually have to come and talk to her first to know that you need to get the medicine before you can get the medicine. But regardless, we have now set up this story beat. So in our next episode, we will start surfing our way down to Cianwood and get some medicine. But I will see you guys then.